Okay, so here we go. We've got the first review of the NETDUMA router. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, have you got your NETDUMA yet? What's happening? How does it work? What does it do? And I've been sort of saying, it hasn't come yet. Believe me, I want it to come. I'm going to get my postman and take him hostage until he fucking finds it, locates it and brings it to my house. Not really. But yeah, I got home yesterday and there it was. And I was like, man, here we go. And I took it out of the box and I read the features on there. And basically it says it's a kind of plug and play thing. So you know it's quite straightforward. However, if you're a BT Infinity customer like myself, and as you'll know, BT are just complete aids, and their BT Home Hub is equally as aids, then you have to do a few little tweaks. Now, unfortunately I didn't do this, but I didn't get a chance to try this thing out because my wife was sitting there watching Big Bloody Brother on the television. Oh my goodness me. Perez Hilton? Are you fucking kidding me? Is that guy real? You know, thank God he doesn't represent all Americans. But I've met enough Americans to know that's not how they all are. But I'm sure people who haven't would... Whatever, I'm not going to fucking talk about him. So yeah, once that was over, she went to bed. It was quite late at night, and as we all know in England, gaming late at night can never be a smooth experience. You're never going to expect anything fantastic unless you partied up or whatever. But I decided to plug it in, and like a bull in a china shop, I went straight in without sort of looking into too many of the features, and I thought I'm gonna go for it. Let's give it a go. Let's push. Let's play. And I can categorically tell you that my gaming experience was not good. I didn't have a good time. I put in some Call of Duty Ghosts, which actually was good. Call of Duty Ghosts was good. There was I was finding that I was winning all of my gunfights bar 4. Out of 8 games, there was 4 gunfights I lost. Mano a mano, man on man. Come around the corner, there's a guy, shoot him, he goes down. And you know, it was just down to me shooting over the shoulder, or just poor aim, or just being surprised, or something like that. But yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts was good. I would have uploaded that, but I've been uploading quite a lot of Call of Duty Ghosts lately, and I didn't think you'd really want to see any of that. And also that it, you know, you can have all the best equipment in the world, you can have all the routers, all the software, everything to make your gaming experience as smooth and as fluid as possible. However, you cannot counter a man lying in a bush with a thermal M27 or something with a tracker sight on it. No, 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 no. So yeah, we ditched that, we turned it off, and I went and played some Black Ops 2. Now, I said I'd be completely honest about my review, and that's what I'm going to do. My first experience of Black Ops 2 was not good at all. I just couldn't play it, you know. I felt like everybody was sort of one step ahead of me. I was losing all my gunfights, and I was getting quite frustrated. I kind of put up with that for about 5 games until I had to, you know, sort of turn it off and get my head down and get to sleep. And sleep I couldn't, because I sat there nearly in tears because I've been waiting for this magical thing that so many people have been talking about, saying, oh, you've got to get your hands on this. And I thought, why isn't it working for me? What am I doing wrong? There must be something. So I had to sleep on it, and I slept on it. I got up the next day and I thought, right, let's try it again, but I won't try it yet. I will watch a couple of videos on it and I'll find out a little bit more. Now, what I'm going to do in the description, I'm going to put a link to a video that a guy's uploaded very, very thoughtfully to give his full review of the NETDUMA router and all of the features. So he literally tells you what to do from purchase to play. Now, I suggest if you're thinking of going and getting one, or if you're interested and, you know, sort of intrigued by what it may do, go and watch this video, check the guy out. He's got a very unusual accent, but I quite like it. Yeah, I watched that, and I sat and watched the whole 13 minutes of his review. And eventually I came away and I thought, man, I really screwed that up. I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't tweak this, I didn't move that far enough over there. So after I did that, I turned Black Ops 2 back on, and I wasn't expecting much. And I can categorically tell you that I got more than I bargained for. I had probably the most fun 4 hours of gaming that I think I have ever had. Seriously guys, NETDUMA are not sponsoring me to say this shit. I am not getting paid. I am honest. I hope you would know me by now to believe that I would give you an honest review. I had fun for hours and hours, and it did not change. It did not drop out. The gameplay you can see in the background was probably about the best game I can show you. However, it wasn't my highest score. What I'll do is I'll show you about 3 or 4 consecutive final scores at the end of this. I don't know, in some belief that maybe they've come from other sources and, oh, you probably played them on other days. You know, just look at the guys who I'm playing against. It's practically all the same people. So yeah, you'll sort of get an idea that this sort of happened over and over again, and you'll see why I had so much fun. But this was the more faster paced gameplay. It's on standoff, there's plenty to do. And I don't know, I felt like God. I can't describe it. The thing what this router does is it doesn't give you an unfair advantage, you know. It doesn't lag anybody out. It's not a lag switch or anything like that. What it does is it just controls your connection. It controls everything. There's sort of sliders in the settings that you can move to give your console the most internet feeding to it or the least internet, or you can divide things between how many devices you want to keep everything under control. And even for Modern Warfare 3, which I did try out and also had a very good time on Modern Warfare 3, is the slider, it kind of slides from 0 to 100%. What I actually found and what somebody recommended I do is, when you play Modern Warfare 3, obviously lag compensation is a huge horrendous problem. Now if you're like myself and you have really good internet, this slider, you just want to slide it all the way down from 100% to about 3 to 4, and you watch the difference you have on Modern Warfare 3. You are going to be a Moab machine. All those people have been saying, no, crippling your internet to play Modern Warfare 3, it's a farce, you're making it up. I'm not, it's there, it's in black and white, it's proof. People at NETDUMA have sussed it out. This guy in his video will tell you that any older Call of Duties, you want to just rank this thing down a little bit and it works. But as far as Black Ops 2 goes, my goodness me, I just cannot rave about this thing enough. I walked out of my house today to nip to the shops with a spring in my step. Whereas normally if I have a day off, then I'm just like, man, why can't I play? Why didn't I get that? Why didn't that happen? I was so close to getting nuclears, and it was only down to my own stupidity and over eagerness from the amount of enjoyment I was having that I just failed on them. But yeah, have a look at the gameplay, guys, look at the scores at the end, and yeah, if you're suspicious or curious about what this thing may do, then check out the video in the link below and it'll explain more. But I will give you more of a review on other games as we go along, and I'll sort of touch on every single one, and I won't go into too in depth about it because I don't do that. I will leave that to the guy in the description who will do a much better job than me. All I will do is provide you with the gameplays and the truth. Apocalypse done.